Okay, I am starting this video a little late. Um, I know it's a little looking crazy. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay. Yeah. Up just too high. Not high enough now. Let's try that. That's not gonna be very good, so we won't do that. Okay, so I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. My name is April Walsh. Welcome back to my channel. And I am just finishing up my brows. One looks crazier. I guess it's just the angle that I'm at. But I did use my brow pencil. And I'm just going to do like a everyday work look. I work at a company and it's business casual. So I'm just going to do a look for that type of field. So I already did my contouring, but I wanted to use a little bit of powdering contouring to go ahead and just get my face ready. I'm going to be using my LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette. That's that. And I'm really excited. Next week I'll be doing a video on LA Colors. They have a new line out, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be trying that. So I'm going to take the number 4 shade, which is this shade in the palette, and just lightly on my brush and tap off the excess on the brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour with my angle brush. Blend that in really nicely, and down my jawline. Give me a chiseled look. Just keep blending and blending that out. I should have went with the lighter shade, so maybe I'll go in with that just to soften it up a little bit underneath and down my jawline. So I'm using my unicorn brushes. I'm going to go in just a mixture of that light shade and this little dark shade. Tap off the excess. And it did come with a highlight shade, so that's really nice. And I like this palette so that you could go ahead and use it as a transition colors as well. So I kind of like that. Yeah, and that's much better. And I'll be doing a full look today, hair and makeup. I'll be doing my hair off camera though, because I'm just focusing on the makeup today. So I bring it down to my little scar. Just kind of blending that out a little bit. Okay. And my eyebrows are done, and I got my highlight and my contour on. Okay. And everything looks good. Okay, and I'm gonna use my fluffy brush and use my Bare Minerals setting powder, translucent powder. It just comes in this little container. I will be needing to reorder this soon. I'm almost gone. So I just swirl it in on my fluffy brush and just tap it over everything. And normally I do my eyes first and then my foundation and stuff. I don't know what I was listening to the radio and I just decided to do something different, I guess. But I always have makeup wipes, so if I need to do anything over again, I can do that. I'm not doing a very dark look that I think of at the second, but I do got my fan brush ready, and I got my other brushes so I can do my blush. But I want to concentrate on the eyes. Got my fluffy brushes ready, and they're clean. They're just stained from the products. So I do have this palette that I've been using the last couple of days, the last couple of times I've been doing makeup looks, and I haven't really got a chance to play with all the colors. So I'm gonna be using these pinks in here today, and do like a soft chocolate pink look. I do kind of like this chocolate brown down here. It's a little dark for a look, but almost like a black, so I don't think I'll be using that one. But now here's a softer chocolate brown one, which I think looks pretty good. I might use that, I don't know yet. Or this one looks a little more cocoa-y. Yeah, I think I'll probably use that one. But, excuse me, I do have a cough. And I, use my makeup wipe to wipe my hands off. I do want to go in with, I did prime my eyes already with my concealer when I did my carved out my eyebrows. So I do want to go in with this blending brush and this kind of like cream and banana shade. I'm going to mix both of those together, tap off the excess. There is a lot of kickback on this palette, but if you kick it back into the product, it won't be wasteful. So I'm going to swoop this all over my lid. This way it gives everything a nice canvas, blank canvas, if you would say, to work with. So I'll be doing that. Swirl, swirl. And if you see me looking, I'm looking in my mirror. So that's what that is. And I'm just lightly dusting my eyes with this. Bring it all the way down. Just to kind of take out the redness in my eyelid and make sure everything is blended. Okay, so now I look like a complete ghost. I am gonna go in with, I don't want to do too dark. I want to go in with this shade. I'm gonna call it caramel, maybe, in the blending brush. And this is gonna be my light transition color. I'm gonna lightly put that in the crease. Just to kind of give a little color back to my eyelid. It's blending out very nicely, but I'm just trying to focus it like that. And go back into that same color. And do the other eye. Just kind of sweeping that in the lash line, or I mean the lash line, the crease and over top of the not the lid of the eye, just the where the crease and this area. Okay, so it's not a little dark as I would thought it was going to be, so I might go in with a little darker color and kind of blend them all out. And the next one would be this taupe color, and I think I might go with the shade next to it and mix them both. In this palette, it would be this one and this one. So I'll go a little in here and a little in here Tap off the excess and do the same thing. Trying to give my eye a little dimension with some color. Because I'm going to be doing a brown shadow and I want it to come together. And they got quite a bit of pretty shimmer shades in here too, as well as some excellent matte shades as well. And I got this palette off of Amazon. And I think I paid like $12 or $13 for it. So the colors are amazing. It blends out really nicely and you can create a lot of different looks with this. Okay. Now I got that ready. I got everything done. Now I'm going to take a little warmer color. I kind of want to make it a little warm. And then have the brown fade into it. I think that would be really pretty. And then the pop of the pink on the eyes. So I'm going to take this little warm chestnut shade. I don't want a lot. So we can build it up. It will just be like a, I would say a sunset. And I'm just going to go in with that right in just the crease. Just kind of build it up just a little. I don't want a whole lot. It's kind of like a pinky orange type of color. And it is blending in very nicely. And I do windshield wiper motions and I swirl on the side to kind of give it that blending, and I swirl on the inside sometimes. That little blended look. There. Now that kind of popped it out just a little, because we are going to go in with a darker brown and do that as well. So I just wanted a nice, kind of like a sunsetty, peachy color in the eyes. Okay. And I take a look at my little makeup thing and I can kind of clean up the sides a little bit. But now I'm going to go in. I think I want to focus this a little bit so it's not as let me see if I can find that one. Brushes have disappeared. Okay, I got some of them. Okay. Now I normally wouldn't use a packing brush on the brown, but since I am gonna be, my hair is everywhere, using this brown, I do want to kind of concentrate it a little bit just into my crease, and then I'll blend it out a little bit with I'll use a angled blending brush and tap off the excess, because I do want to be able to build the color and you don't want to excuse me, get too much color on your brush and then it's hard to blend it out and then it's hard to match the eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with it. My hair is in the way. In with it right above that color, and you might have to hold your eyelid just so you can get the color on. Okay, and then I'll take my little angled fluffy brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit. Got a little bit of that brown. I think I'm going to try it with the brush just to see a little tad bit so I can kind of blend it out some more. Kind of bring it out to like a little wing. And I got that brown. It looks pretty. So I think I'm going to do that on the other side as well. I don't think I need that flat brush. Just make sure I tap off the excess so I'll be able to blend out the color. And just kind of over that color you did. And it's soft. Very pretty. Brown. Okay. Now I am going to use that packing brush. I do want to put a little bit of cut crease. And I'll blend that in. Finger. Give something to the eyeshadow to stick to. It is kind of a pretty look. Kind of blend it out just a little bit, smooth it. And then this way you have, that pink will have something to shadow on too. And then I'm going to wipe my packing brush because I do want it to kind of stick to my eyelids. So I think I'm going to go in with this dark shimmer pink. Kind of just get that all on my brush. Dust it off. And then use it to pack onto the eyelid. All over. Just to like the center and down this way. I don't really want to overcompensate that brown. I want it to look like it's faded in there. And that's a really pretty color. And I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush into that chocolate brown I was using and get a little bit on that brush. And concentrate it right here. And bring that up just a little. Kind of blend that out a little bit. Looks good. Now do a little bit more of that pink just to make sure I got a nice shine going on. Which I do like. Okay. And then I'll go back in with that pink and do the other eye. I guess you can do this as an everyday look or a glam with that spot of pink on there because that actually looks really pretty. And I blended it out, so just to make sure. go back in with that fluffy brush and with that bit of brown that's left on the top, and kind of deepen that just a little, bring it out. And then I can fix everything up. Nice. Perfect. Okay, and then I want to take that flat brush again, kind of wipe it off just a little bit. I want a little bit of that pink on there, so I can go in with that warm color and that brown color together, and go under that lash line. Kind of tie it in together. And that warm color and that brown, tie it in together. And I can take my pencil brush right here and just kind of smoke that out just a little. And that is my work makeup. And then I'll probably take this palette I got right here from Wet n Wild. It has a pink highlighter in it. And I'll go in with my pencil brush and do the brow bone. Kind of give that a nice little highlight. Go back in. I might mix the two pink ones together. Excuse me, I'm really got a cough. There, and kind of tie that pink in. Kind of do like that. Look a little bit. You don't have to use a white highlighter all the time. Not everything requires that. Might even use a touch of gold a little bit, kind of tie in that brown. A little bit of gold. I like a good highlight. And that gold is just something. The gold don't kick back a lot at all. Okay. Now I am going to use a little bit of this pale eggshell color in the corners of my eyes. A little bit of that gold. Kind of bring that out just a little bit. Gold and eggshell. I don't want to put pink highlight in there because then it will just blend in with my eyeshadow. I want it to pop a little bit, and that looks cute. Okay, and then now I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. I probably really want to use a whole lot of eyeliner with this look, but we will just see. Come out, hold it, fill it in. I got my wing. A lot of people do theirs differently. I start at the lower lash line to do my wing because it's like the perfect angle, I guess you would say. And then I just hold it out, drag it down, and then I close my eye. And I fill it in. So that's how I get my wing. And then I just connect it to my eyeliner. Then I kind of just fix it up just a little. And I fucked it up as usual. You will mess up. It's like you can get one eye perfect, and the next eye is just like, holy Toledo. What are you doing? So I have to take it off. Neck. I get a new makeup wipe. Now, I have heard tricks on how to do it, so we'll just try. And that made it even worse. Okay. That eye looks so good. That eye looks like shit. So, just about to say screw it. And I'm doing that whole piece. That looks crazy. And I'm gonna have to go back in with my This is the truth of makeup. I'm just going to tell you that. This is the truth. You don't get a perfect look every time. I don't see how people do that. And then they edit it out like they don't know what we're talking about. So I have to go back in with that brown and build it back out, because there is no perfect makeup look ever. None. You can look up every now and then and get a perfect look, but you will struggle. It's part of makeup. It's how you learn. So I'm just going to do a basic eyeliner on that. A little bold. I do like a little bold eyeliner. So that is done, finally. Now I'm going to go in with my angled brush and get me a good blush color. Which I absolutely love this color. It's called Toast by LA Colors, and it's just like this pretty coral peachy color. And I just lightly go on like this. I'm so sorry, I'm so sick. With that color again, Toast is so pretty. Got my blush on. Now I'll take my fan brush, and I have a highlighting palette, and I kind of want to do a pink highlight just to kind of correspond with my face. So I'm going to put a darker one down first, and this is from RK by Kiss 3D Strobe Artist Highlighter. That's what it looks like. And they do got some pretty pink ones in here. But I kind of want to do, let's just try the pink one. Can't complain if we don't try. Correct. Got my blush on. And I'm probably going to take a little bit of this concealer really quickly and just dab right here. When I was wiping off makeup, I kind of wiped off some of my foundation in the process. And let's get that back to reality. There. Much better. Okay, so I got my highlight. This highlight right here. That's a pretty subtle highlight. If you're like me, I like a blinging highlight. It is pretty though. Oh, okay, I see you. And I'm probably going to go in just to kind of bring it out a little bit with this dark bronzy gold highlight, just to emphasize it. I love a good highlighter. Okay, let's do down my cupid. And I like a good highlighter on the end of my nose. Do the cupid's bow. a highlight. That's very pretty. And I kind of like to do up here, make like kind of like a little C shape. Go in with that darker one. Kind of tone it down just a little. Bam. Oh, yeah. That looks nice. The complete look. Okay, and then I'll probably go in with my lip palette, if I can find it. There it is. Find me a brush for my lips. Where are you, little ankle brush? There you are. Okay. And then we did such a light eye. I'll probably go in with this mauve color. Let's see, do they have the names on the back? No, but it is from Maybelline lip color palette, and I'm gonna use this shade. Get my palette open. I guess these are their little lipsticks, liquid. You can also clean up it too with concealer.